Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Tech Motoring Pit Stop, where we show you basic maintenance to keep your car running well. In today's episode we're going to be changing out the cabin air filter on this Fiat 500e. So this video will be good from anything Fiat 500, Fiat 500e from 2013 all the way up to 2019, and this will show you how to change out your cabin air filter. So let's dive in, hit that subscribe button, and let's check it out. All right, everybody, well, Paul here with another Tech Motoring Pit Stop video on the Fiat 500e. And so we're going to be changing out the cabin air filter that we have right here. So this is the new one. We'll be changing this out of this vehicle right behind me. So this is a 2017 Fiat 500e. Like I mentioned, this video should be good from anything 2013 to 2019 Fiat 500, 500e, maybe even some of the other Fiat 500 series vehicles as well. It should be very similar, might be slightly different depending on that exact model, but should be a pretty simple process. We need very minimal tools to get this done. And this is the filter here that we're going to be changing out, just a very basic square filter. And if you're interested in this particular filter, this is just a cheap one I got off of Amazon. I'll have a link down in the description below. It's just like a carbon infused filter. Now the car behind me has about 26,000 miles on it, and I'm thinking that probably the cabin air filter has never been changed on it, just a guess. So we'll take a look to see how that looks as well when we get in there. But in the meantime, let's dive into the car and take a look at what we need to do to make this happen. So let's jump in. All right, so here on the passenger side of the vehicle, we see this little kick panel here that we will need to take off. So there is this Torx T25 screw that we will need to take out. We'll also need to take out some of these plastic rivets up here. There's one there, there's one up here. And then once we get those two out, this should kind of fall down and give us access to this area where the filter lies. So let's go ahead and take out this real quick. Take out these two rivets, and then we'll go from there. Once again, a T25 Torx. We'll just rip this out real quick. All right, simple as that. And then this panel should kind of come off relatively easily with a few clips in it that should hold on to it, but should be pretty simple. Might also be easy to take out the floor mats too if you have some floor mats in your car. All right. Of course, clean anything out that you come across while you're in here. So now we're going to take out these two rivets up here. So if you have a tool like this that can help pop these out, great. If not, you should be able to get behind it either with your finger or maybe even a small screwdriver. But once again, pretty simple process here. Just get behind this rivet like so. And we're just going to pry down till they pop out. And now this should come out pretty easily once we get it on the right side here. There we go. Now looking in this general direction, you can see right back here is the area where we need to get to with our filter. And so let me go ahead and set you up right there. So right here we need to take out these two bolts, but of course this is kind of in the way, so we just need to basically pull this straight down. So let's see if we could pull this down here like so. So now this is out of the way a little bit, and it's just a simple, clip that slides in here. So pretty simple here. Now we just need to take these two bolts out right there. And these two bolts are 7/32 is the size for these. So just get the proper socket. Take those out. One there. Try not to lose it. And one right here. Pop the cover off like so. And let's see what we have in here. So once again, pretty old filter. We'll see if this is the original one or not. We might have to vacuum this out as well. So let's see. Sometimes you gotta squish these filters a little bit. There we go. All right, well, it looks like we got the old one out here. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, pretty nasty. It's a Denso branded one, so probably not the original. Probably was replaced at some point, but who knows? It could have been 10 or 15, 20,000 miles ago. I don't know. I've only had the car for the last couple thousand miles of its 26,000 mile life. But as we can see here, we have the arrows on it. Now the arrows are going to be facing this way, back towards me, back towards the back of the car. So we want to make sure we put the new filter in the exact same way that we took this one out, and make sure we get that lined up. So let's go ahead and replace this thing. This thing looks pretty nasty. All right, so went ahead and vacuumed out this area as best as I possibly can, just to get anything that might have been sitting in there, bugs or anything else that builds up over time. So now we're gonna go ahead and get this put back in here. And of course, we're gonna make sure that the arrow, once again, as you can see right here, is facing this way, back towards the back of the car. And now we get to play with that part. There we go. Now we get to throw on the cover here, like so. Take our 2 screws. All right, now that's secured. Now we can put back the rest of the interior. So you can see there's a clip back here that needs to be put back onto this plastic as well. This little piece right here has to go over this little threaded screw that's sticking out of the floor. And then of course you have these 2 metal clips right here that snap into this part here. So make sure you get all of those. And of course, there's also this plastic clip right here that needs to be put back in here. So trying to do that all at once could be kind of tricky, but I think if you give it a little bit of a shot, it's probably not too bad. Let's see if we can line everything up here and get this done. There we go. Not too bad. And let's polish it off with one more screw. All right, everybody. Well, there you go. There is changing out your cabin filter on your Fiat 500 vehicle. Now, I just noticed looking at this once again that it does actually say Denso Fiat. So it does look like it is possibly a dealer replaced filter at some point in time, or possibly never, depending on how the maintenance of this car was for the first 20-something thousand miles before I bought it. But this filter looks pretty nasty. There was some other stuff inside the filter compartment that I had to vacuum up because it was pretty packed up with some stuff. But overall, I gotta say, a pretty simple job, just a few screws to take out of the vehicle to get to that cabin filter. Anyway, I'd like to thank you very much for watching today's episode. Of course, once again, if you're interested in the filter that I use to replace, link is down in the description. And of course, make sure you hit that thumbs up if this video helped you out. And of course, we'll see you all in the next Tech Motoring pit stop video. Thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon. And remember, welcome to the future. Welcome to Tech Motoring.